Hi, welcome to the Giving Flower podcast. I'm Kimber Lally. Kimberly is my name, but Kimber Lally everywhere. On Plurk and Ravelry, it's Kimber Lally. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I mean, if you're here, you're here. Yeah. So, who are you guys?
I'm Alita, the fly lady today.
And I'm Alexander.
Hi. So, what are we talking about today? Should we talk about finished objects first?
Yeah.
What we've been doing, we have been knitting. I have been knitting, to be exact.
And
You did a row or two.
I made a white and a pink.
Mm-hmm.
This
Mm-hmm. A blanket, for who is that?
for my American Girl doll for Kit and Alita
For Kit and Alita, okay. And what did you make it out of?
out of yarn.
Yarn, what kind of yarn?
My yarn?
Cotton.
Oh, cotton. I don't know what you meant.
That's all right. Just a regular old cotton yarn. And it's funny because last week we were out here and this is like yellow and white. Didn't know. It looks yellow and white in the sun, but inside it looks like white. Isn't that funny? Anyway, so this is the blanket I finished.
It is yellow and white.
I know. It's funny. So that's one of the blankets. And then, what else did we finish this week?
The shawl?
Oh, the shawl that I am now weaving in ends. Hang on, let me cut off this end. Okay, there's one of the ends done. Go ahead and take it.
This is the shawl for Kit.
Mm-hmm. And who's, turn it around. Oh. And whose pattern is it?
Mine.
Who designed this pattern?
Hey, you have a little.
I did a little bit. Okay. And do you know what yarn this was made out of?
It's cozy.
It's called Zephyr Wool and Silk, leftover from a shawl that I made for myself. Oh, in 2006, I think, or something. So, here's the shawl.
Kit's gonna put it on.
It's really pretty, and it's kind of an easy little intro to lace knitting. If you want to learn how to knit a shawl, this is a good little first project. I did the lace all the way to the end. There's no garter stitch edging on the end. I liked it that way. I thought it would be kind of neat. So, if you're interested in the pattern, let me know. I'm going to write it up and see. I really kind of like it. And it's got little thistles on it. I think those look like thistles. But anyway, so here's her shawl. You know the girls need shawls because that's not going to go if they don't have shawls.
It was my idea.
Oh, you
And
can
not
stick the
yours.
fingers through.
Yeah, this is, look, there's little holes here at the top for their fingers. Did that on purpose. And I did it big enough so that Kit, or this is actually Alita, but Kit.
No, this is Kit.
Oh, it is Kit. I always get them confused. They have the same hair. Okay, so show her. This is her shawl. And we'll get some pictures today. And I'll probably write up the pattern and have two. I'm going to do another shawl because we have two
But
dolls.
a different one, and that one.
Yeah, we'll have two different shawls. Maybe I'll make some more. But it's kind of fun. It took me 2 days to knit. It was super easy and fast. On a 3.5 millimeter needle, I believe. And like I said, it's wool and silk, so it's really quite nice. Very lucky doll. I went to Knit Meet yesterday and knit there and finished it up.
And
So there you
remember
go.
my idea, not yours.
Oh, okay.
Did you remember?
Yeah. So anyway, so those are the two finished objects I have this week. Did I do anything else? Oh, of course I have another finished object. Thank you. Do you want to stay here, or would you like to stay here?
I need to make breakfast for the girls.
Okay. My guest star is going to go.
Ow.
She's been also working on
I
friendship
look like a
bracelets.
fly.
Yes, you do. Hey, go.
Okay.
She's also, don't walk in front of the camera.
Bye.
Alita. She's also making friendship bracelets, but she'll show those next week. Or next
When
time.
they're done.
When they're done. Okay. And she'll show how to do them, too. That's kind of cool.
It's quite easy, but a little hard.
Okay. See you later. Okay. This is
Remember,
my
it's
other
not flying.
finished project. I finished my Stephen West shawl. This is my mystery shawl. I debated for a minute as to whether I wanted to do the fourth clue. This was clue number 1, clue number 2, clue number 3, and clue number 4. But I really like it, and I think it's awesome. I
Oh, is
wore it
that
last
the
night.
one that looks like the
Spaceship from Star Wars.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. You know. And it's really big. I went to my knit night, like I said, and a couple of the girls had knit it there too. Theirs were tiny, but this is huge. And I wore it home last night because we took the subway. Alita and I took the subway home, and this is kind of how she looks. You can wear it all different ways, but this is how I wore it, and it was like a kind of a poncho-y thing. It was quite nice and warm. So this is my major finished object. This I finished, then I finished the blanket, then I finished Kid's shawl all this week. It's been a good knitting week. So there it is. There's my finished object. Love it, love it. Ah, I knit this in, and this is how much I have left. I have to keep looking at the clock. Oh my gosh, it's 18 minutes already. This is alpaca. Alpaca from Filatori di Crossi. It's an Italian. It's alpaca and wool. And I knit it out of, and this is how much I have left. So I was thinking maybe some fingerless gloves would be kind of cool. This is, I said it last week, Shopoi wool. It's my neighbor's house. Hand-dyed collection, cat print. Don't know. Pretty color. Love it. Pinks, grays. So there you go. Those are my two finished objects. One more finished thing. It's kind of was finished before. Now it's really finished. Is my shawl that I showed last time, or at some point. This is, and I think the wool is I love, it's my favorite wool. This is for cancer research. It's the, I made it and designed it and wrote up the pattern so that the proceeds, part of the proceeds would go to cancer research. And I finally got Dana-Farber to say go ahead, and I can use their logo, so I put their logo on the pattern itself. And I'm having it so that you need to go to the Dana-Farber Institute. There's a link on the project page for this, and I originally had it, I wanted to sell it for $5, and I would get 2 and they would get 3, but it doesn't work because you have to donate at least $5. So I've upped the price to $7. I think it's worth it to donate $5. I think it's a great cause, and I just wanted to cover my expenses with the $2. So if $5 go to cancer research, I think if everyone could do that, it would be great. I'd be totally psyched. It would be something, and you get this gorgeous shawl pattern. And what I did is my testers, they use different yarns, different yarns, and they did different repeats of it. You can make it as long as you want. You can change the pattern. You can make it smaller. It's yeah, it's a pretty good pattern. So it's kind of worth the $7, I think. Who am I? So head on over there to Ravelry. It's one more step. You just have to go and fill it out, but just keep in mind you're doing a good thing. It's a good cause, and donate. Oh, we have 50. I'm counting down. Excuse me. Distracted by the pretties. You can donate $5 and you get the pattern. Come on over, and then the last name of the person who signed your receipt. You'll get a receipt in your in-mail box. The last name of the person who signed the receipt. I repeat myself all the time. Sorry, I'm a teacher. It happens. That is the code to buy it for $2. Do not buy it for $10. I put it on there hoping no one would buy it for $10 because I don't want to sell it for $10. I want you to first go and donate and then buy it for $2, not for $10. Of course, if a couple people have bought it for $10, and I will be donating the majority of that money to Dana-Farber at the end of the month. So that will all get there. It's just I don't want you to spend that much money on it. So it's an awesome pattern. I love it, love it, love it. I would love to see people wrapped up in this. It's the snuggliest. It's a great shawl. It really, really is. So yeah. So go over and this is my way of being able to donate to a good cause. So there's that. Oh, she took the shawl. I was weaving in ends. She took it. Oh well. Today I'm going to design the next one, and it's going to be it's another doll shawl, so it's super easy. Good for kids to learn lace with too. It's going to be an across one, so it'll be a little different. Yeah, that's about it with the shawl. So get over there, go donate with that. I wanted to say a thank you to Wendy from Knit One Heart too. Wendy and Sheila, I love their podcast. They're one of my favorites. I started watching them first. I think they were my very first video podcast that I watched, and I adore them. And I had gifted Wendy and Sheila both my Judy B shawl, and she knit it, and it was gorgeous. She did a great job, just a super job, Wendy. I love it, love it, love it. It's another one that I'm just designing shawls that I think I would love, and hers looks gorgeous and hand spun. And she gave me her pattern that she made, and it is called Slippers, Ruby Slippers, I believe. Oh goodness, I didn't write it down. But it's a really pretty shawl. It's a side to side, just with this gorgeous lace pattern on the bottom. And I have never mentioned this before, but I have a spinning wheel. I used to spin when I wasn't working, when I was home with the kids. I got a spinning wheel one Christmas, and I spun yarn. It's silk and merino wool yarn one year to make a clapper tee. It's one of my favorites. In fact, I'll write that down for the next episode. I'll show you my clapper tee. It's red, and I love it, and it's out of hand spun. I've knit socks and mittens out of hand spun. I just haven't done it in a long, long time because I haven't had time to really sit and just knit. I just spin, because knitting you can pick up and throw down anytime. So I've got to bring out my wheel and show you guys my wheel and kind of get motivated to go. My problem is right now I don't have any fiber to spin. I have been spinning fiber. It's pink and green and dark pink, and it's really pretty, and I was kind of going to make something with it, and I was spinning it, but I kind of lost interest, and I would love to get some merino superwash to spin. Oh, I would love some. Something to motivate me to get back into spinning. So that's that. I'll show you next week my wonderful spinning wheel. I want to say a thank you to Julie and Claire from Holland, USA. You guys wrote to me the nicest message. It was so sweet. And we wanted to say hi. Alita wanted to say hi.
Should I go get her?
No, it's okay. She's inside. Thank you very, very much. And thank you for the Kool-Aid. They're sending me Kool-Aid, which is going to be great. I sent them a couple patterns. We'll see. I'm hoping I have an idea for a shawl pattern in my head, and I wanna try dyeing some yarn in like a gradient for it. So we'll see if it works. And what did you want to do?
What was it?
From Claire and Julie, they wrote and asked, how do you do something?
Oh yeah, they wrote and asked if I could show how to make a podcast, and we're going to have that in the show notes. And yeah, it's probably going to be finished like I don't know, a day after this.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see, but we're going to try to get a little video clip tutorial on how he makes the podcast for you guys. Thank you so much, right?
Yeah.
Very cool, very cool. Also, Melissa from North Carolina. Oh, it's a plover bird. She's called Plover Bird, and I think this is so cool because when we were in the States at my parents' house, we were at the beach, and there were plover bird babies. They're endangered, and there was a nest. And, hang on, the phone rang. Wendy and Sheila, you're not the only ones that get phone rings.
Did I go see?
Yeah, just to,
I'll
call back, whoever it is. There was a plover bird nest, and they were so cute. It was an endangered species, and I just thought it was so cool. Anyway, Melissa, thank you very much. And Daniela from Tennessee, Caffeinated Gert. She's got German ancestry, so she's cool. But she is also going to send some. Thank you guys very, very much. I've got a couple other people that have said they would send some, which would be really cool, but I'm going to wait and see what I get and how much I need. I really need a lot of purple and blues and greens because that's kind of the shawl that I want to make is going to be purpley blue with greens in. So it's going to be really pretty. So thank you guys very, very much for that. And thank you, Wendy, for the gorgeous shawl. I would love to get some... At some point, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get some merino superwash, gorgeous, roving, and I'm going to spin up some yarn to knit her shawl because that's what I want to do. So that's kind of in the future. At some point, it's what I want to do. Okay. I think that's about it. I mean, we just did a podcast last week, which we never do. Never have a week. But because I've been on vacation, we've had a whole kind of lazy week. We've been cleaning. What have you been doing this week? Cleaning the bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Putting boxes. How many did we put up today?
I don't know.
4 boxes in the attic full of toys, old toys. Because they're not thrown away or given away because they're in the attic. So, yeah. anyway, that's what we've been doing. We've been cleaning and working and getting stuff done. And today's kind of a really nice day. It's not that hot out here. It's kind of getting a little cooler. Everyone's at school. We still don't have school yet, so it's good. And yeah, we're just kind of hanging out, right? Getting lazy, getting spoiled. Another thing I've been working on really quickly, I would just show you my Novum, my brainless knitting. Oh, this is getting smaller. I've had it in my bag. It's getting smaller. This is how big it was. I have 2 of them, and they were pretty much the same size. It's just taking forever. So I kind of knit on this whenever I'm in the mood for brainless. It's my Novum. It's a pretty color, And that's how much I knit. Oh my. I think it takes like a half an hour or something for a row, or some crazy, 15 minutes for a row. It's crazy. But it's like a finger width. It's kind of fun to have these because I like to see how far I've gotten each week. So, and I've just pulled out, I just did. I totally pulled out a whole row. But anyway, so that's how far I've gotten on this. It's my brainless knitting that I carry around with me. I'm just putting it back on. And then we're good. We should be good. Wait a minute, not yet. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let me just put these back on. Do you have anything to say?
No, I don't have anything to say.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing. Not even a hi?
Okay. Hi.
All right. So there you have it. That's what we've been working on. But my big thing is, and I've sent the pattern out to other podcasters, so if you watch podcasts, you'll probably see this pattern being talked about on other podcasts. But I'd love to have people donate money, get my pattern. So, and if you have any problems, send me a message. I'll help you out. See what we can do. Because I had someone this morning say they couldn't donate 3, they could only donate 5, and I went over and I donated 5, and she was right. You can only donate 5. You can't do 3. So I had to up it. I'm sorry about that, but it's a good cause. It's not going to me. It's going to them. So it's a good thing. And I guess that's it. All right. Oh, we'll do that next week. I was going to say, I want everybody to show what's in your knitting bag. What do you carry around in your knitting bag? I have these little things everywhere, and I'm going to go through it next time and show when I don't have much. Maybe it's working. It's working. I won't have much to show. I can show you what's in my knitting bag. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Thanks for joining us for the dahlias in the backyard. Okay. See you later.
Yes.
Yep, those are dahlias. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.